Another week of TSA agents out there working hard without a paycheck. Many, though, choosing to just call out sick or quit the agency altogether. So the result is what you see here on the screen, huge lines. This one outside the airport and inside. That remains a problem at airports all across the country. Now, in response, the president wrote on social media, ICE agents will staff airports starting today. Border Czar Tom Homan at the helm for that assignment. Let's go live to CBS News immigration correspondent Camilo Montoya-Galvez. Camilo, what kind of role will these ICE agents play at the airport? Typically, we don't associate ICE with airports.
Good morning, Reed. That is completely right. What we have seen so far this morning, Reed, is that the role of ICE agents at major U.S. airports has been limited in scope and nature. We have seen ICE agents on video basically standing guard at certain parts of the airport. Border Czar Tom Homan has said that they will mainly be securing and providing security at airport exit and entry points instead of actually screening and identifying and vetting passengers and luggage. That is still work that is being mostly done by TSA agents who, again, are under tremendous pressure because they are not being paid during this partial government shutdown. Let's listen to what Tom Homan has said about this operation.
My opinion is that we concentrate on airports where the longest waits are. We prioritize those. The large airports where there's a long wait, like 3 hours. I think we got to prioritize what we do like we do everything else. We're simply there to help TSA do their job in areas that don't need their specialized expertise.
And Reed, even though the role of ICE agents appears to be somewhat limited, especially at this point, it is important to note that it will still likely be controversial, their presence at airports, because the agency, as you know, has become deeply contentious and polarizing over the past year under the second Trump administration, which has instructed ICE agents to go into different cities across the country to identify and arrest people suspected of being in the country illegally. However, I will have to note that we have seen on video that most of the ICE agents who have been deployed to airports have not been masking up. And that is, of course, a practice that became also deeply controversial. So that's also really critical to note.
You know, you and I and the American public say ICE all the time, but it means immigration and customs enforcement, enforcing the objectives of immigrations and customs. So to be very clear, will ICE agents be doing any immigration work there at the airport?
That is truly the million-dollar question, Reed. Administration officials, including Border Czar Tom Homan, have said that the main objective here, that the main goal of this operation is for ICE to provide a supporting security role to TSA and to try to cut down the long lines that we have seen at airports throughout the country, not to engage in civil immigration enforcement. What is also true, however, is that ICE has the power, the legal authority, Reed, to arrest anyone they suspect is in the country illegally or deportable on other grounds, including at airports. That authority does not stop at airports. In fact, Homan has said that ICE routinely arrests people at airports. So if we see that, that could cause a lot of controversy. But again, the stated objective here is not to do immigration enforcement.
Camilo Montoya-Galvez, thank you so much. Good to talk to you.